Today's day one of this backyard remodel, and it's demo day. So pretty much we're going to be ripping out everything. We sprayed out all the lines. We have Hill picking up all the levels, making sure everything is right to the design. We're going to reframe these steps over here with some Decorators composite. We got Techo block going down, a sunken fire pit, a gas fireplace, a privacy wall, some pillars, and landscape lighting. This thing is going to be phenomenal. So while we wait for all that to be completed, Danny, cue the B-roll. What's up, everybody? It's day 2 of this backyard remodel. Danny, here, hold this. All right. So as you can tell, the demo is all wrapped up. We got 3/4 stone in. Fabric is in over there. We have kind of like this divot for our sunken fire pit area. But one issue we came across was these steps. So these steps, the previous contractor, I'm not sure how he even got approved for these permits. But the ledger board has no flashing. It has these concrete blocks from like Lowe's or something, and you got no flashing. What we're gonna do is take up the siding, flash everything properly, excavate some new footings, put down some decorators, and this thing's gonna start looking nice all over again. Luckily, this is a new construction home, so the homeowner hasn't been here for too long. So they weren't able to experience anything wrong with those steps. All the material has arrived. We have blue 60 gray nickeled in the HD2. We have blue grande in the shell gray colorway. What else do we have here? We have onyx black border, which I have no clue where it's at. We have raffinado walls and onyx black raffinado for the pillars, the walls, and then on the top we're gonna have a shell gray cap. And then to wrap it up, we also have some Pietra edge stone in the shell gray colorway. Damn, I can't talk today. Also, another thing to note is all of these downspouts have been put into the ground, and they all have some type of pop-up cap, because a common mistake is that contractors usually just leave the downspouts, and this is a silly small mistake, but what happens is they kind of pour over time onto the pavement and they wash away all of the poly sand, and then it becomes a big issue. Something small like that can be repaired during the construction phase, and it'll prevent a lot of problems. Other than that, let's get back to the time lapse. Danny? With the power of technology, our steps are almost done. The only issue is that we had a slight hiccup on the design. I didn't tell the guys to put them, what's that thing called? Horizontally? No, vertically. And the guys did it horizontally. And the issue with that is that with these particular steps, we're gonna have a little notch all the way around, and it becomes way too time consuming, and it looks hideous because it's only like a 1 inch cut all the way around. It doesn't look good, so it is what it is. We gotta suck it up, take it apart, and redo that portion of it. And that's entirely up to me on my designing side. Now going over here to the hardscape side, we have Abiel. He is setting up the sunken fire pit. Our sunken fire pit is only going to be one step down, just so the water can have the runoff over there, and we don't need like a drain pipe in the middle that gets clogged up over time. Yeah, this is the best option. One step down, all the water floods out of there. We're gonna have a nice little light all the way around as well, pillars, and then a privacy wall to block off the neighbor side. As much as you love your neighbors, we can all agree that maybe sometimes we want some privacy in our backyard. Other than that, we'll go right back to the time lapse, and I'll see you after. What's going on, everybody? So we're back at this job site. All the pavers are in for the top layer. We still have to poly sand it, power wash it to get all like the efflorescence and what's it called, the small residue from saw cutting. But over here we have our fire pit area all set out. We're waiting on the gas line guy to finish up his part. But on this side we have all the steps done. We're missing a couple plugs, so Chris from Supreme Deck Store is going to come and drop those off. We're missing one post. It was I don't know, it was a weird one. It didn't fit with all the caps, so we have to go ahead and get rid of that, get a brand new one in. On this side we have our blue 60 6x13s laid out. Over here we have the pergola section already done. All the cuts are in. Concrete is put up, so that's done on that side. And then on this part we got the landscape started. We have edge stone going in, landscaping going in. Mulch should be in either today or tomorrow. Other than that, that wraps up this video. In our next video, stay tuned because we're going to be building the fire pit area. I'm going to show you how we did the fire pit area, the privacy wall, finishing up the pillars, and all the little details that still have to go on in this project. We have sprinklers, grading, seating, and finishing up everything, power washing it. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you in the next one.